Hi everyone, what's the story? It's Ever here. Okay, so today I'm feeling groggy and I'm not feeling great. It's Friday, so at least I'll get it to midnight and early tomorrow. But now I have to go down to a place I went on Monday and I can't remember what the building's called, but I've got to go there for an English and Maths assessment, and then hopefully I'll be able to start looking into joining some of the confidence building classes and things like that. That should take a couple of hours. My ear fever is really bad today. I apologise. I think she said that should take a couple of hours. Then I'm gonna decide what I'm taking for the weekend. Pack my bag for the weekend, and yeah, then probably just chill for the rest of the day before I get ready before tomorrow when I go to Alice. And my brain is just scatterbrained this morning. It's all over the place. But yeah, hopefully once I wake up a little bit, then I'll go. Okay, so I've just been to the hairdressing and had my hair done and my eyebrows done for the weekend. This morning I also went to the place down the road. I don't know how I feel about it. They're lovely people, don't get me wrong, but they don't seem to be listening to what I'm saying, or they're not really taking in what I'm saying, and I'm going to keep going a little bit longer, but if I don't feel like they're listening at all, I can get anywhere with them, I'll actually consider stopping, because, I don't know, I just don't feel like they are going to help, and they could actually end up making the situation worse. Okay, so today's Saturday. I'm just going to go to Sunshine House and have some breakfast, and then print on my tickets and that off on the weekend, and then go to Ali's, and then after Will's Comic Con tomorrow. Okay, so I'm at Ali's, Midnight and Ali's just upstairs chatting. We're going to go out for some tea in a bit. We're just watching Medlaw and just deciding what we're doing for tea, for McDonald's or for Chinese. But yeah, having a great day. Okay, well, today's Wales Comic Con day. I've just been up to the shop and it's starting to rain, and it actually looks like it's about 6 o'clock in the morning out there. It feels like a zombie apocalypse. But Ali's in the bath, we're just waiting, and then when she's ready, and that we're gonna head off to Wrexham. And then we've got a busy day ahead of us. I don't know if I'll get to see all the guests I want to see, but Midnight's showing something. Yeah. I actually was meant to be cosplaying Sam, but I've not got I've not got a big cap, so I've ended up doing like a female Daniel kind of thing. So yeah. Hopefully the rain does stop when we set off, because I want to order the owls and snakes again.
Well, I don't know if it's not when we set off, it's when we get there that
Yeah,
counts.
when we get there, yeah. Okay, so
there is a massive snake.
Again!
Villiana's about my height and she got wrapped in it.
Oh, you remember one I held last year?
Bigger than that.
Oh.
What's that it looks like anyway?
I'm going to order snake. Okay, so at Wales Comic Con, and this is the queue. Queue goes all the way back over there. We've actually got tickets already to go in, so I'm actually moving pretty quick. Doors for our tickets open at 11, and we're now going in. Okay, so we're in the area where everybody logs with intent. We've just had our photograph taken with some of the Stargate cosplayers, and we're now heading round to see if we can get in for any autographs or anything. I'll see how busy it is in there now to the recording. If not, I might wait till later on. Okay, so we're back from Wales Comic Con. We didn't exactly film anything in the halls or anything like that because it was so packed. But I think we're going to do a thing when we get back.
Yeah. If we get time.
Yeah. if me and Midnight get time, we'll do a talk about it.
No, try and do it on Facebook.
Yeah.
On Tuesday or something.
Yeah. If not, we'll try and do something where we can put something together where we do a discussion about Wales. It was really good, Raw. I had a brilliant time. Now we're just with Ali walking Taj, and we come to this a nice little park near where Ali lives. Okay, so I'm just back from Ali's. Deaf dog. And we didn't get time to record anything last night because after we went to the park, we went to our friend Michelle's to see her for a bit because we hadn't seen her in a while, and we happened to be in that area one moment. We went to see our friend Michelle because we hadn't seen her for a while, and we happened to be in that area. And by the time we came out of Michelle's, it was like near enough 11:15. So by the time we got back, it was 11:15, and we just watched a couple of episodes of Red Dwarf and things like that. But what I'll do is when I get in, I'll do a quick review, and then I can edit this video. Okay, so Wales Comic Con. Wales Comic Con for the 10th anniversary really pulled it out of the bag. They had so many great guests, and I got to see, I'd say, 85% of the guests I wanted to see. There was still a couple that I didn't get to see, but I hope Wales invites them back. And it was an amazing day, an amazing afternoon. Not just because I was with Ali and Midnight, but I got to see Mike Caddy again. I got to see Gav David Lloyd again. I got to see Craig Parker again. I got to meet Christian. I got to meet Amy Jo Johnson. I got to meet David Andres. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce his last name. I got to meet Sean Pertwee. You know, I think I counted 15 guests I wanted to see. And I got to meet about 7 or 8 of them. Might be a couple of I've forgotten. But everyone was so nice. Amy Jo Johnson was lovely. I'd heard a story that she'd been a little bit cold the day before, but when we met her, she was really nice. So I don't know if it was just overwhelming for her the first day, and the second day, or as the first day went on, she eased into it a little bit and she got used to it a little bit, or the next day she felt a little bit more comfortable. But yeah, she was lovely. She was really nice. Gareth David Lloyd, awesome as always. He was adorable. Mark Haddy, awesome guest. Oh, I meant to meet Danny John Shields as well. He played Cat in Red Dwarf. It was really nice. So yeah, 8. Roughly about 8 out of the 15 I wanted to meet. I met with a couple of others who I've forgotten, or who I've not got my things with me. But yeah, they was just all so nice, and I can't fault any of them. Like I said, Amy Jo Johnson, I got an autograph, a CD, and a picture with her because she had to leave early. So I didn't want to risk not getting a chance to meet her. So I did get a photo with her, but I ended up being able to get her autograph as well. And like I said, she was so nice. She was a little bit shy, but I can appreciate that with me being shy myself. And David Andres was really nice. Didn't really get much to say to him. I didn't get much time to talk to him. But in that interaction I had, he seemed really nice, and I had a selfie with him, and then Sean Pertwee, who I had a picture with Ali. He was awesome. He was very nice, very down to earth he seemed. And who else? Gareth David Lloyd, like I said. I had a very good chat with Gareth, because the picture I took, what I'm going to do is I'm going to scan all my pictures and my photo shoots in and put them in this video as well. So we got that. We talked about the first time we'd ever had a photo shoot at Wales Comic Con, and we was like, oh my god, we've both changed so much since that photo, and we were just like laughing about it and just like talking about it. And then talked to my caddy, who I have got a picture signed of a programme he was in called Fleet Street Nativity, and he saw it and was like, oh my god, how young do I look there? I look so young. And he was like, this is Fleet Street Nativity, and he's like, yeah. And I told him a story of me and Danielle, because when Danielle was really small, we watched Fleet Street Nativity, and Mark had his character as the Slimer. Oh, telling. So whenever she was naughty, I would say, oh, telling, and then she would say it to me. So he loved that story. He thought it was hilarious. And then Danny John Jules, he's someone who's been at Wales Comic Con a few times. I've already said I'll get his autograph. Never got round to it, but this time I was like, right. And he actually had one from when he was in Maid Marian, a picture that he signed for me from when he was in Maid Marian, which I'd completely forgotten he was in. But I loved Maid Marian as a kid. And Christian, he was so nice. When you see the picture I had taken with him, he looks uninterested and like he didn't want to be there. And I only noticed that after the picture. But I had a lovely conversation with him after I'd had a picture taken. And I was like, we was talking about Murdoch. At midnight, suggested I say that I love this episode of Murdoch, the Murdoch Mysteries. And he told me that his wife was more excited about him doing the Murdoch Mysteries than any of his wrestling stuff. So that was pretty funny. And yeah, it was just an amazing day. You know, and there's always going to be people who complain and people who find fault with things. And sometimes it's justified, sometimes it's not. But I can't find any fault with the way it was this weekend. Obviously, I was on there on Sunday and I heard some things about the Saturday. My only thing I might say is, like I said, I couldn't do much filming in the main hall. I couldn't do any filming in the main hall because there was a lot of people in there, and I didn't want to get soldier badged, or I didn't want to record people who didn't want to be recorded, and there's just a lot of things that I couldn't record in there. Maybe having the queues when people's getting autographs, like when we went to a Comic Con last month, what they had was they kind of like had guardrails, and some people might say, oh well, that's more like a cackle, might make you feel like you're in a cackle thing, but it split off each person's line, and you knew whose line you was in. And one thing I found was that people's like blending into each other's lines, and nobody knew whose line was who. So maybe that's something I would say is look into identifying each person's line. But other than that, I cannot find any faults with Wales Comic Con. The prices were cheap. The lines went down really fast. I mean, we got there at about 11:15, and our tickets was for 11 o'clock. So we queued up, and by the time we got in, it was like 11:45. So really, we didn't have that long of a wait queuing up. And by the time we got into the main hall, we got to have an hour in the main hall before me Main Hall for me and Midnight went for our first photo shoots. So we got everything done, and yeah, I had a really enjoyable day, and I'm looking forward to December's one now. Hopefully we're able to make it in December, and it should be good. Anyway, for now, I'm going to say I love you lots and lots like jelly tots, and I'll keep you rugged and weird. Bye!